And I forgot to put this camera every time. Every time I always forget. I start recording. Like, man, I'm supposed to put it first, but fun things, right? Fun things are happening in the market. Very, very funny things that if you know what you are up to, you should have been able to catch them before anything else. Okay, but hey, what's up, guys? Before anything else, don't forget, okay? Hit the like button, drop me a subscription because I'm trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers, and drop me a nice comment. Okay, it doesn't have to be anything big, but I like your comments so far. Lately I've been getting those comments again, and I think we should do a questions and answers very soon again, right now, because you guys, I see you guys have started interacting with the channel again. Okay, so that is very, very good news to see. Well, and that's the only thing I'm asking for. Okay, a like button, a comment. If you don't have a nice comment, drop me an emoji. That will work. Okay, but anyways, I think I kind of jumped the gun here. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Well, I think I'm supposed to call myself a shark. But before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we're going to look at la la. Yeah, we're going to look at market performance for the past 24 hours. Man, Trumpicious is something else. But hey, I don't blame you. I blame those of you who don't know how to read the times and who don't know how to read what the macroeconomy is doing, right? It's up to you. Oh, come on. Y'all leave me the fuck alone. I don't even know you. Anyways, yeah, we're going to look at market performance for the past 24 hours. Right after that, we'll check out prices in details. And right after that, for those of you who are trading, you can also check on your positions. And the question's still the same. Are we buying Lambos yet? But before that, excuse me for a quick second, okay? Okay, that's way better. It was a little blurry before. So, yeah. Before that, I mean, I don't want to like blow my own horn or something like that, right? You remember when a couple of months ago, probably by the end of the time the year was ending, and that is exactly what made me not to short the market, right? Because it was so erratic, it was so funny. And most of the time when we look at it and you think like it's over with, and I keep saying no, it's not over, because we're having an event, okay, which would like the new Fed, okay, our good friends Kevin Issues is about to take the office. We have that event, and most people are downplaying it. The numbers don't lie. You understand? Numbers don't lie. This is my millionaire journey, and what we try to do here is try to take every opportunity available to go from zero to a multi-millionaire status. Y'all know that, right? And since we are trying to do that, we have been looking at each asset that we are trading on this channel. Okay, I will start including stocks very soon, but I'm not going to do that right now. We're just going to stick to crypto first, because crypto is the easiest one to understand. I don't know, some people say stocks is easier, but I don't think so. I think crypto is very easy to understand when it comes to either spot trading or leverage trading. That's why I treat it first here. But all that depends on what is going on in the White House with our good friend Trumpicious Magicius. He just left to China. Trumpicious. He's about to Alakazam, Ping Pang, La Fu. He just left to China. I can tell you, some right ain't gonna come out from that meeting. Yeah, because everybody knows what's going. The stones that the U.S. is throwing over there is affecting China, and they're trying to make China to play ball. If China said they ain't playing ball, shit, they're gonna They're going to increase the amount of stones they're throwing. That's what's going to happen. That's on the one side. But what I want to talk about today is when I told you, you guys remember I told you, even if they cut rates, which again, I told you guys they are not going to cut because economy is sitting in a very delicate place. Okay, that's where it's sitting at. If you cut rates, you are going to kill the US dollar. You cannot afford to do that because inflation is still running very, very high. Still running very high. I keep telling guys, listen, you have to look at and reason a little bit, okay? Because what I think they're going to do right now, the Feds, is that they are going to increase. They are going to go into rate hikes. That's what's going to happen. Because the situation is just normal. If it was just the US economy suffering, okay, that would have another perspective on how to see things. But they know it is not just the US economy. Everybody and their grandmama is hurting right now. Everybody's doing it. And now, if you look at the situation, I hate to say this, but it's the reality. The stones they are throwing in the Middle East, they are going to prolong that shit as long as they can until they fix the US dollar. As soon as that thing is done, you are going to hear about peace talks or surrendering or whatever. Because you see, excuse me, you see, every attempt that the people from Iranians, they've tried to reach our good friend Trumpicius Magicius, he called it garbage. He did not even read to the third line. He didn't. He didn't do that. He's trying to force the entire world. Because now, 30 or 40% of the world's oil flows through that strait. It flows through there. And the negotiation, trust me, is going to be either you trade using the good old Dixie or nothing. And that is something that everybody and their grandmama knows. Right now, you are just sitting there taking this garbage from people. Yesterday we had with the Clarity Act, people were rejoicing, and I kept telling you, you don't understand what you are rejoicing about until you go read it. On the Clarity Act, the banks are winning. They are winning. There will be no stable coin staking in any exchange. And if they want to do it, they will have to get regulated as a bank. Which is worse, because now, meaning Trumpicius Magicius or the Fed are going to have access to who, when, how much is in that exchange. Oh, he's reminding me to drink some water, but hey, I'm going to drink coffee. That is what you're going to see. Now, they have a situation in which exchanges are about to lose over $3 or $4 billion a year of revenue. They're about to lose it because, hey, you can't provide yield. Why do I put my money there? On the other hand, banks are going to increase their yield. It's about to go into law. You're about to see it. It's about to be, I think they said 2%, something like that. That's what it's about to be. And if exchanges want to do the same 2%, you are going to have to register as a bank. So all the hype you saw yesterday, go look at the prices today. Just like I was telling you. Yeah. Wee. And that is not even the beginning of it. This is just a little tip of the iceberg. A little tip of it. Because those of you who watch, CPI's numbers came out. I told you, yep, they don't look good. Now, PPI came out. Even worse, because inflation is worse than they thought. And I'm telling you, they are not going to print money. They can't. They can't afford to do so, because if they print money, they are going to kill the dollar. And trust me, right now, the dollar is what's more important than the economy. Right? So, I know a lot of you are going to be saying, well, how does that impact me? What do I care about it? How is it going to affect me? And you will be dumb enough if you think that you are not going to get affected. One way or another, it is going to trickle down to you. One way or another. Let's look at the first one. Normal life, okay? With them rise, if they don't control inflation, your cost of the fuel cost of living, house, whatever you're doing, is going to go up probably 3 times. That's what's going to go. But your salary will not go up. Trust me when I tell you that, it won't. Okay, that's one. Now, if you look at investment-wise, you remember I kept telling you, King Kaspa, Quant, Jasmine, and cash. That cash value, that's what's about to happen. Because when shit hits the fan, you see how the S&P 500 is not going up, it's not going down. It's just sitting there. No matter what the numbers say, no matter what the PPI, CPI, no matter what the numbers say, S&P 500 is sitting there. That, my friends, is suspicious. That is very suspicious. Every time there's been a bubble, that's what that's how stock market usually start to behave. And it's up to you to be able to see it, because they are not going to announce it. If they did, a bunch of people will get out, but they're not going to announce it. You follow that rabbit hole, you're going to meet the private credit, which again is tied onto the banking system, which again is tied up to your savings, to retirements, and all that nonsense that goes with it, right? It is going to affect you. So if you've been piling up cash, you will wait just like I'm waiting, because I know those stocks are about to, they're about to go. And once they go, I want to be there to buy them at the low. Something like S&P 500, I want to buy it when it crashes. It ain't going to crash like 90%. No, but it's going to crash to more affordable price, in which by the time it starts to run, it will double or nearly triple the value that it had when it crashed, right? So that's why the cash part is important. Now, the other side is going to be on the crypto. You guys know me. I've been telling you, for me on spot market, I don't care about the price, right? I keep buying. Congratulations to me. I am now a Kaspa shark. Congratulations to me. I think I'm supposed to add like a shark on my mug or something. I'm supposed to do that. Like Uncle T this morning. Uncle T goes, "Yo, Nev, congratulations." I say, "Yeah, thanks, Uncle." And he goes, "So, now that you're a shark, I got an important question for you." I say, "Okay, what's up, T?" And he goes, "Do sharks eat cheesecakes?" I'm like, "What? Sharks don't eat no cheesecakes. Those things eat meat. What are you talking about?" What are you talking about? And he goes, "Well, you're going to be the first shark that will eat a cheesecake." I just cracked out laughing. I'm like, dude, it doesn't mean I am a shark. In Kaspa tears, it means I've passed 1 million Kaspa coins. And he goes, "So, since I don't have 1 million, I'm still not a shark?" I say, "Yeah." He goes, "God damn it." The way he said it, man, that's what caught me on time. Like, "Uncle T, you upset about it?" Like, "Yeah, man, how you gonna be a shark and leave me behind?" I'm like, "Shoot, that's why you have to keep on buying." Because the more Kaspa you buy, the more guarantee it is that you are going to have millions of dollars in the future. People are just looking at it as if it was nothing, but it's an opportunity that you cannot afford to miss. I don't know about you, but me, I would rather be in that boat, even if it sinks. If it sinks, yeah, at least I will say, at least I tried. But what are the odds that it goes across that crypto ocean, gets to the other side of the ocean, and then everybody that got on it is now multi-millionaires? The odds are high. Therefore, I am not going to miss that opportunity. I don't know about you. But anyways, yeah, I always get carried away when it comes to Kaspa. But anyways, let's go back to what we are talking about. So, if you look at it, now, you say it will not affect you. I've given you 2 ways that it would affect you, and 2 ways you can take advantage of it, okay? Now, if you look at Kaspa, for example, okay, I've been telling you guys, I'm still expecting Kaspa to come back down, 2.5, 2.8 cents. That's what I'm still expecting. Because again, everybody, this is the theory that they want to push to you, okay? Oh, they're gonna cut rates, and then they're gonna print more money, and the dollar will collapse. And we all know that the dollar runs in opposite direction of Bitcoin, right? And the dollar will collapse, and then the price is gonna shoot. I'm telling you, you are in for a surprise, because as soon as Kevin Issue steps into that office, they are not gonna cut rates, because dollar is hanging in life support. I'm telling you that, mark my words. What will happen, they will hike rates, the dollar price value will go up, and we all know what happened to Bitcoin. Yeah, that's what we are going to see. And once that happens, unfortunately, every asset that everybody and their grandmama holds, they will start to sell left and right. They will. I said it yesterday. Michael Saylor is not showing, but I think Michael Saylor has started to sell. I think they have started to sell, because I'm telling you, the first quarter, they lost money. They cannot afford to lose the second quarter. If they do, the company is going to crumble. So they have started to sell. You can also go look at iShares, okay? The one for Tom Lee is also on the same boat. So you have to be very, very careful. Everybody telling you right now, oh yeah, 69 was, what is it, 60,000 was the bottom, now we're going. Nope. If Michael Saylor, because they need calculating approximately, Michael Saylor need to sell close to $12 billion worth of Bitcoin to keep that house of cards. If it doesn't, it's going to crumble. And if Michael Saylor crumbles, the biggest bull on the Bitcoin maxi cam, what do you think will happen to Bitcoin? It is a chain of events. It's a chain of events. And it doesn't depend on just Bitcoin. You have to look at the macroeconomy. Like I said, right now, everybody and their grandmama, yeah, we're going to print, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. And I look again. I look at the markets, look at the cryptocurrencies, look at everything I'm looking, I'm like, what in the world are these people seeing? I'm trying my best to try to see what they're looking at, but they're not. The bottom line of it is that they are going to lead a lot of people to lose the wealth transfer opportunity of a lifetime. That's what they're going to do. I saw a video yesterday, this guy talking about, yeah, you're supposed to start buying more Bitcoin. And I'm looking at it, I'm going, oh my God. What is wrong with people? What happened to having conscience? What happened to having some morale? How do you sleep well at night knowing that somebody is about to make a mistake that will cause them to lose money? How? You see, and you sit there and you look at it, and everybody and their grandmama still don't see it. They don't. Oh yeah, we are 1.4, 1.6 trillion. Guys, all they are doing, I don't know if you know how the order books work. If you don't, there is a documentary on YouTube which the FBI created a fake coin. I don't know, most of you probably heard about it. They created a fake coin because they're trying to catch the bad actors, right? And lo and behold, it worked. Because some people approached them not knowing that they were the FBI. Hey, we can pump your token, and then we can pump the order books, and we can pump the transactions to make it look as if it is actually trading. People jump in, we make money, and then we rock pool. That is what is going on right now. The actual Bitcoin price is not $79,000, $80,000. It's not. It's $75,000. That's the actual. It's not 79. What you're looking at right now is what these market makers, these order book makers, what they are trying to let you see. Therefore, time will come. That's why you usually see Bitcoin dropping 5-10 grand in an hour. You look at it, right? And then you go look at the trading volume. If Bitcoin drops 5-10 grand in an hour, trading volume is supposed to shoot up 100, 200 billion, but it won't do it. They are playing with the logarithm, because now if people see those numbers, only 0.001% will bother to go look at the on-chain data. Only people. I don't even think you that is watching me, when you see sell-offs, do you look at the on-chain data? You don't. You just look at the red candles. Oh shit, I'm losing, right? But most of the time it's not a $10,000 drop. Sometimes it's just a $2,000 drop, because the real price was sitting, like for example, the real price sitting at $75,000. Okay, the fake one which they're showing you is sitting at what, 79, 80,000. Now, when you see that dildo dropping from 80,000 all the way to 70, the actual price did not drop that much. The actual price probably dropped from 75 to 70,000. That's what it is. Go look at it. Okay, you look at the order books and see. It's not that far. So when they're telling you, yes, you are pumping, and I'm looking at the market and I'm going, oh my God, you are pumping, but your 24 hours trading volume is just 20 billion. Does that make any sense? It doesn't. If you look at, for example, when Bitcoin started pumping, according to them, the price they showed you, Bitcoin went from what, 68, I think it was, $68,000 to $81,000. Take a pen and paper, do a calculation. What would the market cap of Bitcoin be if we go from, what was it when it was 68,000, and what was it supposed to be if Bitcoin is sitting at 82, 83, 82,000? I think that's where it went. You will see the difference. You will see it never got to that market cap. So the order books you're looking at, they are fake. And that's why when you look at it, you start looking at indicators, because one thing they cannot fake are indicators. They cannot fake those. Maybe they will try, when they move the price, candles go up and down, but the indicators don't lie. That's why you will see sometimes a candle that is so high up there, but you're looking at MACD, it looks like it does not even move. How is the price going to be that high and not move MACD? Or even RSI. Like I've been telling you, I was watching and I was like, that is fake. And what happened? People have started jumping bridges. Because we've gone now, this morning, it depends on what exchange you're looking at. This morning it was down, what, $78,000. So the same thing I was telling you is going to get rejected. But yet somebody with the right mind is telling another person with the right mind to go jump into Bitcoin. How much money do you think you're going to make? How much money? You're going to lose. It's a waste of time. If you just want, okay, if you put in 10 grand, you only want to make $2,000, okay, go for it. But it's not worth it for me. I'd rather put 10 grand in Kaspa right now or Quant. Put it in there and watch, because if you put 10 grand in Kaspa today, Kaspa goes to $1, which again, I guarantee you, before the end of the year, you might see Kaspa there. It hits there, and what do you see? You're going to make more money than putting that money into Bitcoin. That's what it is. There's no two ways about it. And that's how people miss generational wealth. It's hard to obtain, trust me. It's like my grandfather used to say, anything that is very difficult to obtain is worth it. I gave you the example of gold the other day. You want to get gold, you have to dig the ground, machinery, wash with water, do all this. The question is, how many of you are willing to get that dirty? I will be surprised if there are two hands. I will be surprised. But yet, all of us want gold, right? It's the same thing. Same thing. The only difference is that this one is digital asset, the other one is physical one. Okay? You're grinding right now, trying to get as much Kaspa as possible. Wake up tomorrow and Kaspa is sitting at $10. Trust me, you will never remember that you bought it at 3 or 4 cents. You will never. But that's the thing. You have $3,000 right now, and somebody, instead of buying Kaspa, they're going to buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin that is heavily manipulated. We don't even know. Okay? Like I said, people are saying 1 million. Well, we shall see. I have my doubts if Bitcoin will ever cross $400,000. And I know a lot of people are going to jump on my neck for saying this, but the truth is, one, look at the Bitcoin movement. Look at how they're manipulating it. And even if that is not even good enough, calculate the market cap of Bitcoin has to be for it to reach $1 million. And for an asset that doesn't have an ecosystem, you cannot use it as money. You can't use it as anything except for the illusions that they've been creating year after year. Kaspa is different. Upgrades are coming, right? We about to get this chain to be programmable, and everybody and their grandmom is about to start seeing the potential that Kaspa brings to this for this industry. And once it happens, transaction volume is going to climb. They have no choice, because those of us who are mining Kaspa, we are depending on those transaction volumes. Because if there's no transaction volume, there is not coins to be mined. Why am I running a miner, right? Therefore, for them to keep the coin alive, they are going to have to create this thing to work as money, to work as an ecosystem, to work as a sequencer, and everything you can ever think about a blockchain or block DAG to be doing. Bitcoin is the opposite. There is no ecosystem. You can't use it for peer-to-peer money. You can't use it basically for nothing. I'm still holding mine because the hype's still there. And the hype is not going to die down until Kaspa starts to show what the real Bitcoin should have been doing, which again, I give it another 2 to 3 years and you guys will see. That's what it is, right? So when you're looking at it and they're telling you, yeah, macroeconomic, oh, we're about to go, Bitcoin's about to run. My friend, look at macro. Look at what's going on around you. Go read some news. Sometimes reading is better than just watching YouTube. Go read. And you will start understanding that these guys, they have one agenda only. It is fixing the dollar. And that fixing the dollar, it means burning everything that comes along it. Right? So I don't say I didn't warn you. I try to tell you here. I've been here since last year trying to tell you, do not believe on the crap they're telling you. They are going to save the dollar. And if they do so, yeah, Bitcoin is going to dump. I am still expecting a $50,000 Bitcoin. If it holds, good. If it don't, a $42,000 to $37,000 Bitcoin. And there are so many things lining up right now showing that, yeah, we about to jump that bridge. That's what it is. So right now we're in May. I'm watching for my legendary positions on Kaspa. That's what I want to enter here in a minute. We're watching 3.8. Yeah, I think it's going to come back down to 2.8 or 2.5 cents. If it doesn't, fuck it. We'll just jump into it like that. But anyways, yeah, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Okay, we're going to need, let me set this down, our good friend Crypto Bubbles, which is here. See, that's what I was telling you yesterday. And what do you see today? Yeah. This is why I was telling you. It is not time to pump. Do not get fooled. They are going to, well, Jesus Christ. Anyways, let's start first with King Kaspa, KAS, and we see here. For the past hour, 1.1% down, okay? We do have 0.4% down on the 4-hourly, 2.8% down on the day, 1.7% up on the week, 14.3% up on the month, and 70.4% down on the year. That's the number that I'm looking at. That's why I have not entered my legendary trade yet, because that number, I think it's going to go up to 80%. 75-80%, and that should be the price that I'm telling you about, being at that 2.5 to 2.8 cents. That's what I think is going to happen. Anyway, with a market cap of $1 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $22.6 million. Okay, now the next one is going to be QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. I don't know why, but anyways, for the past hour, 0.2% up, 2.3% up on the 4-hourly, 0.6% up on the daily. We do have 4.6% up on the week, 2.9% down on the month, and 25.3% down on the year. Sitting at the market cap of $1.1 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $12.3 million. That is what I have the problem with. The chart looks good, but look at that trading volume. That tells you a different story, right? But hey, it's up to you. Anyways, we go to the next one, which is going to be Cubic. High risk, high rewards. What do we have? For the past hour, 0.2% up, 0.6% down on the 4-hourly, 5.2% down on the day, 6.7% down on the week, 21.4% down on the month, and 62.7% down on the year. sitting at a market cap of $79.4 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $1.9 million. Okay, now we go to the next one, which is going to be the Japanese Bitcoin. We call it JASMI, JAS, and we do have here, just like I told you, it ain't going nowhere. Ah la la, it's funny, right? It's very funny. For the past hour, 1.7% down, 1.4% down on the 4 hourly, 6% down on the day, 10.2% up on the week, 18.9% up on the month. And what do we have here? 68.6% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $311.8 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $19 million. Okay, it's just like I said, do not be, well, a lot of people don't catch it. They don't. Now let's go look at our good friend, okay, which is our good friend Jonathan Spector, which he calls Bitcoin, and I call the orange guy. Okay, now we have this. Like I said, it's going to play out just like I'm telling you. They're just going to use you as exit liquidity, and you will see. For the past hour, 0.2% down, 0.1% up on the 4 hourly. What we have here, 1.2% down on the day, 2.2% down on the week, 8.5% up on the month, and 23.5% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $1.6 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $44.8 billion. Like I said, look yourself, right? Nothing changed but the name on the mail. But anyways, if you look at, let's see a trading view right quick. Prices in details, and we're about to see here. Dixie going up, Bitcoin going down. Okay, that's the correlation. We want them to have an inverse correlation, but we want Bitcoin to go up and Dixie drop, which is a very, very task to see because they are fixing the US dollar. You will see. Okay, you'll see. So just see with Kaspa on the 4 hourly, you guys remember I was telling you this yesterday. And what's happening? We've started to come down, right? It has started again. Like I told you, it has to come down to retest. When an asset breaks out, it breaks previous resistance and has to come down to retest that resistance as support. That's why I'm telling you, I am confident. I think Kaspa is going to drop back down to 2.8 to 2.5 cents. And then it will take off from there. You will see. So like I was saying yesterday, you see, now price is testing the moving average, which, yeah, I don't think it's going to hold because you look at the ribbon is just swinging full time down, full time. And then you look at the MACD, very weak. I think this is coming down even further. And then, yeah, you guys are going to see. If you look at it on the 4 hourly, you have the same situation. The same situation. Right now, once the 1 hour confirms, the 4 hour need to confirm. I think this has to come all the way down here. Okay, all the way down there to retest that. So depends on how you draw your lines. Mine is sitting at 2.8. Yours might be sitting at what? 2.9, 2.7, blah, blah, blah. Let's just see. But I think it has to come down there to see it. Because again, when you look, MACD looks bearish. We have a sell signal already, and which is already playing out, just like I told you guys. Okay, it's up to you. But when you look at it on the daily, let's see if there is anything new. Nothing. Okay, it has already started. Like I said, pay attention to MACD. See, from green to white, it has started to turn. Now you see the red candle has started to go. Next thing you're gonna go, it needs to come down, bounce and up. If we are not lucky, what it's going to do is going to come down, retest, and keep on going. But I don't think that's the new scenario. I think that 2.8 to 2.5 cents is going to be the new retest that it's going to do. But let's watch, okay? Let's watch and see. Everybody who is saying, oh yeah, bullish, bullish, and I keep saying, Kaspa has no reason to run yet. There is nothing fundamentally that will help Kaspa run. It's not time, okay? Anyways, now, if you look at it on the weekly, we are playing the same book. It's still no time yet. Okay, everybody's like, yeah, it broke above, yeah, but it's still, any asset, when you break a resistance, you still need to come back to retest and go. That's what I can tell you. Look at the ribbon. it is still spraying out. Ribbon still spraying. It's not even curving yet. It's still spraying. So yeah, let's watch and see. I'm telling you, somebody's about to jump the bridge. For me, anything under 10 cents is nothing but noise. Above that, we do have 15 cents. And before you know it, you'll be looking at 18 cents and then all-time high. Then price discovery. It is going to happen. Just be patient. Keep buying your stuff on spot and then watch the price for your leverage trading for those of you who are leveraging. Okay. Now we go look at our good friend QNT. Okay. The banker's coin. And what do we have here? See? It's still indecision. Look at that ribbon. Green, red, green, red. And we look at the price. It's like it's trying to maintain that range. That's what it's looking like. Indecision. Bitcoin is going up. Oh, we try to go. Bitcoin is going down. Oh, we try to go. So right now it's like people losing money left and right. That's what's happening. Now, if you look at it on the 4-hourly, you will see the same thing. See? Indecision. Nothing. You don't know what you want to do. And then when you look at the MACD, look at how weak it looks. So please, pile on your spot, leave leveraging alone for further notice, right? Because there's not even a point for me trying to do a TA on it. There's no point. If you look at it on a daily, the same thing. Funny thing here is you see it trying to turn. You see the ribbon trying to turn green, but look at MACD. Okay, so it is, man, classic rock pulling for these people. That's what they do. You fall for it, you lose your money. It's that simple, right? Now, it is up to you. You want to make money, make it the right way. You want to lose money, don't call me. I'm not going to sign up for that. Okay? That's why for me, we look at it on a weekly, you will also see the same thing, right? You see the same. It hasn't gone more. It's not creating higher highs yet. It's not creating that. It's not time. So anything under $125 is nothing but noise. Above that, you will start looking at 151, then 176. Things go well, we will start looking at 230, then all-time high, and before you know it, we will be looking at price discovery. I still believe that that Quant is a $5,000 coin. I still believe so. Now let's watch. Clarity Act went live. Now you're about to see stable coins being implemented in banks, and when that happens, you're about to see the true potential of Quant and Kaspa. You're about to see. Okay, anyway, don't say I didn't tell you. Now for those of you who are trading, you can check your positions, but hey, for those of you who want to try it, down below I do have the links: Bydfi, Phemex, Margex, and Wix. Follow those links and sign up. When you sign up, meet their deposit requirements and they're going to give you free money. You get the free money, take $20 away and practice. Open trade, close trade, stop loss. I don't use stop loss, but hey, you can use that. Trailing, stop lossing, and every mumbo jumbo that goes with it. If you are able to turn $20 into 40, 40 into 60, 60 into 100, so on and so on, not once, but 3, 4, 5 times, then you are ready to increase your amount of money. If you still cannot do it, my friend, 2 options, like I always say. I don't condone it, but stay away from it and stick to your spot trading, or keep on practicing until you get good at it, right? Anyway, since I don't have positions, we're just going to go ahead and look at my son's Acorn, see how he's doing today. And let me set this down. Let's go look at it, see his Acorn account, see what we got. See, because he was doing great yesterday. See, he's still there, 1,348. Wow, not bad. Not bad for a 9-year-old, right? So let's see on his portfolio. Let's see what we got going on here. We do have 8.75% up. Not bad. That looks nice. Okay. Now on the stocks and ETF, and S&P 500 sitting at $616. Medium companies sitting at $87. Small companies $57, and international companies sitting at $318. Not bad. For the bonds, we only have 2. The short-term bonds sitting at $83 and the U.S. aggregate bonds sitting at $184. So yeah, I think he's doing pretty great. I'm telling you guys, I am so anxious. I want to see what it will look like, what his bank account is going to look like when he's 20. That's what I'm very anxious to see, right? It will be an achievement. Anyway, but I have to wait. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Drop me a like. It only takes you a second to do so, right? And also don't forget to drop me a nice comment. If you don't have a comment, my friend, all you can do is drop me an emoji. Okay, that will also work. And also don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly can see these videos and the family can grow. It feels good to be a Kaspa shark. Next point, 2 million. That's where we're going. Okay, until I see you in my next one, my friend, please take very good care of yourselves. Okay, bye.